It's time for CPAC Chicago. It's time for Congressman Joe Walsh of this great state. Good to see you, Congressman.
Great to be with you. Thanks.
So let me ask you this. Let's say you sent an email and you said, re-elect me for Congress. But then someone read the email back to you and said, I didn't mean re-elect me for Congress. What would you think people would say about you?
I'd think they'd say I'm not being very truthful.
Okay.
What are you talking about, I wonder?
Head scratcher. What is going on?
We're at the point now where we have no choice. Eric Holder has basically given the middle finger to Congress. And we're at the point now where, because of that, we need to hold this guy in contempt. We've had a subpoena in front of him for over a year and a half. He's not cooperating. We have a dead American whose family is still begging for justice. This has gone on long enough. I think Congress needs to do what they need to do and hold this guy in contempt.
The hearing yesterday, of course, it was very fiery and back and forth. But how can you convince the American people that something will happen? Because yes, this has gone on a very long time, and nothing's been done, and nothing's happened. No one's been fired, and people have been shifted around. So how do you convince the American people that something will be done and people will be held accountable?
I can't convince them that something will be done because I'm just a freshman in Congress. I'm not calling the shots. I can convince them that something should be done, and I can convey to them that there is a real impatience in Congress. Look,
and in the American people and in this audience for sure.
Oh, yeah, and that's represented by the folks in Congress. Again, you have the most anti-gun administration in recent memory. Developed and implemented this program, I believe, to basically give guns a bad name, to further their gun control ambitions. And now a year and a half, 2 years later, they're not cooperating with us. It doesn't smell right.
You represent a certain district, of course, in Illinois, but you are from a very anti-gun state between what happens downstate and what happens here in the city of Chicago. Give residents who are watching and listening from Illinois some sort of hope that they'll get concealed carry, they'll get some more gun rights, and they'll be able to enjoy what people who surrounding states all enjoy.
Help us, I want to say to the rest of the country. Oh my God, we're the last man, woman standing. Yeah. This is embarrassing. It's ridiculous that only in Illinois we don't have the right to conceal carry. Memorial Day weekend, over 40 shootings in the city of Chicago, 10 people dead. You're telling me that inner city parents don't have a right to defend themselves and their families? This is outrageous, and it's our Democratic politicians, it's our Chicago politicians in Illinois that are basically holding us at the gate. But there's a grassroots movement in this state. I'm telling you, we're getting closer every session.
Last question: what does the recall victory of Scott Walker mean for November?
You know what it means? It means that Americans are finally ready to grow up. We understand that we can't live way beyond our means and give to our kids and our grandkids a country they'll never forgive us for. It means we're ready to pay our bills now.